Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Samba and today we are diving into one of the most important sections of the TOEFL exam, the listening section. In this video, I'll be sharing some powerful TOEFL listening strategies to help you improve your score quickly and effectively. Whether you're aiming for a high score or just need to boost your listening skills, these tips will help you do just that. So, the TOEFL listening section tests your ability to understand both conversations and lectures in English. It's designed to stimulate real life academic settings. So, you'll hear dialogues between students and professors and lectures about various academic subjects. So, there are four main types of listening passages you will encounter on the exam. One, conversations between students or between a student and a professor. You may also encounter lectures on academic topics, often in university settings. But also you may encounter academic discussions between multiple speakers and conversations about campus life or university related topics. So you will then answer a series of questions based on what you hear. Your job is to listen for main ideas, okay, specific details, and sometimes even inferences. Now, let's talk about the strategies that will help you prepare for and perform better in this section. The first and most important strategy for improving your TOEFL listening score is to practice active listening. Now, you might be wondering what exactly does that mean? Well, instead of just passively listening and letting the words go by, active listening means focusing on the main ideas and specific details you need to understand. One great way to practice active listening is to listen to TED Talks, okay, podcasts, or even YouTube videos in English. While you are listening, try to take notes, but don't write everything down, okay? Focus on the key points. You may just need to focus on the key points, okay? So, for example, if the speaker is talking about climate change, note down the main idea, okay, which is climate change, and then jot down details like what the speaker says about the causes or the effects. So active listening isn't just about hearing the words, okay? It's about understanding the message behind those words. All right, it's about understanding the message behind those words, okay? So every time you practice, make sure you are actively thinking about what and why the speaker is saying something. Tip number two, you have to familiarize yourself with the common question types. So in the TOEFL listening section, you will encounter several different kinds of questions. So the better you understand these questions, the better you understand these question types, the better you will know what to focus on while listening. Here are the most common types of questions you will face. First, you may face a main idea. Okay, these questions ask about the general topic or purpose of the conversation or the lecture. Okay, the second one is details. These questions focus on specific facts or pieces of information mentioned in the passage. Inference. So these require you to understand something implied, okay, not directly stated. And also speaker's purpose, which is so these ask about why the speaker said something or what their main point is. Okay, so let's look at an example. If the question asks, um, for example, if the question ask what is the main idea of the conversation, okay, if you are asked what is the main idea of the conversation, you will need to pay attention to the overall topic. Okay, for a detailed question, it might ask you, what did the professor say about the research findings? Okay, and in that case, you should listen carefully for specifics. Okay, understand the question type. I'm sorry, understanding the question type will help you know exactly what to listen for. All right. Yes. Let's move on. So now, next up, we have skimming and scanning. These are two essential skills that you can also use in listening. Just like in reading, skimming helps you get the general idea of the conversation, while scanning helps you look for specific details. All right, you may need to you may need to know the difference. For skimming, focus on the main points, okay, of the conversation or the lecture. Try to get a sense of what the topic is and what the overall message is. And on the contrary, for scanning, you will want to look for specific details to answer the questions. So this is especially important in the detail and inference questions. Let's say you are listening to a lecture on environmental science. Skim the first few sentences to get the general idea of the lecture. Okay, then you scan for specific facts when answering questions about the content. Tip number 4, you have to pay attention to keywords and transitions. Keywords and transition phrases help you understand the structure of the conversation and follow the speaker's logic. Okay. Um, for example, listen for let's say so listen for phrases like for example, okay, however, or in conclusion. These words are very important. So these transitional these transitions signal a change in direction or introduce important points. All right, so by focusing on these transitions, you will understand how ideas are connected. Okay, let me remind, it's the words like for example, however, in conclusion. All right, so for example, if the speaker says, however, we need to consider the drawbacks. Okay, however, we need to consider the drawbacks. So that's your cue, okay, that they are going to introduce a counter argument or a different perspective. So recognizing these cues will help you follow along and answer questions more accurately. Tip number 5, practice under timed conditions. Okay. One of the most challenging aspects of the TOEFL listening section is the time pressure. All right. So it's important to practice answering questions quickly and accurately. All right. So use official TOEFL practice tests or websites that offer timed exercises. Time yourself while taking practice tests to get used to the pacing. All right. So remember, you have about 3 to 4 minutes per listening passage. So you need to answer the questions efficiently. After each practice test, review your answers and pay attention to the questions you missed. Um, so were you too slow on a certain question type? Okay, you have to check if you were too slow on a certain question type. Did you misinterpret a detail? Okay, understanding where you went wrong will help you improve. Okay, yes, it's very important to know to know where you did not get the point. So let's quickly review what we have covered today in this video. First, practice active listening. Okay, really focus on understanding the main ideas and details. Then familiarize yourself with the common question types and practice answering the questions. Number three, use skimming and scanning techniques to get the general idea and find specific details. Um, Number four, listen for keywords and transitions to help follow the conversation's flow. Then practice under timed conditions to improve your speed and accuracy. So if you follow these strategies, you will definitely improve your TOEFL listening score in no time. All right. So don't forget to like this video, comment below with any questions you might have, and subscribe for more TOEFL preparation test tips. Let me know what part of the TOEFL you are struggling with the most, and I'll be happy to help you in future videos. All right. So good luck with your studies, and I'll see you in the next video. It was Samba Sise from Senangle Aksamba. Goodbye.